Shiba Inu's price is tumbling. We have to talk about it in this video, guys. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to talk about the widespread fallout of this overall cryptocurrency market. SHIB down 4%. Why? What's going on? And what can we expect here from the rest of the markets as we roll into another week of uncertainty, another week of fear? However, silver lining, patience, right? Patience. We know where we are within this bear market. We know that during war times, this is what happens, right? So when in doubt, zoom out. We're going to talk a little bit big picture here. So we're going to get into the price action of SHIB, what's going on. But later on in the video, we're going to talk about Shytoshi Kusama coming out with a new publication that I think you might like, because one of the things we have yet to really receive a lot of is full-fledged communication from the dev team in terms of what's going on, what's being built, right? And I think everybody's a little bit frustrated with that lack of communication, and it looks as if Shytoshi is going to make some changes regarding this. And listen, I know and see a lot of what's said out there. I look into my comment section. I know you guys are frustrated, right? This guy's a scammer. He's this, he's that. It's all over. It's dead. And I feel the pain coming from all of you. I really do, truly. But you've got to kind of zoom out. You got to see the big picture here. And listen, this is why we always talk about don't go all in on one crypto. I have a feeling that people who are this frustrated, this upset, are maybe over leveraged a little bit, overextended into one asset, right? This is why we always preach diversification. Because if something does go awry and you don't like a certain investment anymore, you can't really fix it if you're only invested in that one thing. With that being said, I do think SHIB still has a phenomenal opportunity when we hit this next bull run. We're still ranked number 20. We're still in a really good spot overall at a $4 billion market cap in this treacherous bear market. And it hasn't been perfect, right? I'm not going to sit here and pretend it has been perfect, but there's still a lot of time here. We're only 3 years in, right? Look at Bitcoin. It's 12 plus years old. There's a lot of potential growth here for a lot of the top altcoins, including SHIB. Now, taking a look at the price first before we get into what Shytoshi has in store for us. The price has dipped down below the 7 level, which is very crucial because it's been a nice support level for us, and we actually broke support here. The question is, will the whales come in like they have in the past and buy up this dip? We'll be watching that over the next 24 to 48 hours. A lot of this will hinge on the overall cryptocurrency market as well in terms of where we head. Speaking of that, let me back out here and take a look, because this way you can see it's not just Shiba Inu, guys. It's everything, okay? Solana's down more than SHIB right now. Dogecoin's basically down what SHIB's down. We're seeing all major altcoins. Polygon's down 5%. Polkadot, 4.5%. Bitcoin Cash, 5.5%. Avalanche, 5%. I mean, we're getting decimated across the board here. Filecoin, 5%. ICP, 5%. Okay, so it's not just a SHIB problem here. This is liquidity getting hit hard across the overall currency market. Volume way up, and it's selling pressure. That's what's going on. Volume in the overall market is up 37%, and all of that is coming in by way of selling pressure. Good thing is fear and greed index still at 45. We're still in the neutral level. We have not hit into the fear level again. Bitcoin trying to hold the line right now at 27,500. That is a crucial level we need to close above in order for us to remain bullish this week. All right, so now that that's been out of the way, where do we think SHIB is heading next? I don't have a crystal ball, guys. I wish I could give you a great answer. A lot of it hinges on Bitcoin and Ethereum. That is really everything. We've seen all the moves that have been made within the altcoin space have been built off of, in this bear market, what's going on with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Outside of a couple assets out there, Caspa comes to mind, who's just really bucked the trend. Chainlink recently has bucked the trend. But overall, everything is following the big dogs. Bitcoin, which, by the way, up over 50% dominance now, and Ethereum, which is about 18%. So 68% of the market there is held up by Bitcoin and Ethereum. There's no doubt about it. So we're going to continue to track it. I would like to see the whales come in and buy up at this level to get us back over that 7 level. Even if we consolidated above that, that would still show that we have some strong support there at that 7 level. Now, here's what's going on in terms of Shytoshi and what's happening. All right, so Kusama basically had a discussion, an exclusive discussion with International Business Times. That's who's putting out this article. And he confirmed that there is indeed a new publication coming very, very soon. It's going to be titled The SHIB, and it's a new publication that they have had in the works to increase communication with the community. We're pulling from projects and new partners, he says, as well as those who wrote into the intake form. He also shared that the SHIB is a Shiba-centered to highlight the community, but declined to offer more details when pressed for more details. They also refused to give any release date for the project and gave their usual soon answer when asked about its timeline. So I don't like that necessarily, the whole soon answer. I think we need to be more transparent, at least as much as we can. We do need more communication, though, so I'm a little optimistic about this new publication. What it entails, we don't know yet, but I think there's one thing for certain that's lacking right now, and it is a lack of communication. That's why a lot of people within the SHIB community are starting to lose faith and lose trust within the SHIB dev team. And again, I haven't given up. I've said this before. I think the relationship between the dev team and the community right now is fractured, but it's not broken. I still think it can be put back together and fixed, but we need a surgery, if you will, to play on that analogy, right? We need surgery, and hopefully this publication will allow us to get at that a little bit, right? There's been a lot of miscommunication with the burns, and I think that really sparked everything. Some people had some expectations of Shibarium just automatically boosting the price like crazy. That was never going to happen, in my opinion, not in this market. But there has been a ton of, again, misunderstanding and miscommunication centered around Shibarium and burns in particular. Now, there is a second major revelation that Kusama made after his absence from social media. Kusama was on the Bad Idea AI Telegram channel, where they surprised the community when they said they have some, quote, secret initiatives, including AI initiatives for SHIB. So we'll see what this entails. I wish there wasn't this secret initiatives moniker again to this. I think transparency right now is key in this bear market, and I don't think the dev team can continue to be utilizing this strategy. I don't think it's working. I think they need to go back to the drawing board, and maybe that's what this publication is about, right? Because right now, there's enough fear and uncertainty in the markets without having fear and uncertainty within the ecosystem, right? We have fear and uncertainty running rampant right now just with the overall markets and our world at large. So I think the more transparent we can be, the better here during these times. Let me know what you guys think about this down below, and we shall see what the new publication brings, as well as the price action this week. It's been a brutal start to the week. It's Monday, but I'm going to continue to be positive because I know the bigger picture here. I know where we're heading. I know that in these times, it's very difficult to see the bigger picture. It's very difficult to see 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road. But let me ask you this. Do you believe crypto is still here to stay? Do you believe crypto is still going to get bigger from this point forward? Do you think we'll go from 5% adoption to 10%, to 15%, to 20% adoption? If those answers are yes, then you have no reason to be bearish long-term on crypto. Hopefully this video finds you well. Let me know if you got some value by smashing that like button. Do that right now, and let the YouTube algorithm know that we're right here every single day. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.